What's up? Well, take a look at me from last year and compare me to how I look this year. Am I still so repulsive? It doesn't really matter. Because every time I look in the mirror, all I see is a real crazy man. That's right, man. I should be in a straitjacket right now. But January 2010, I'm still crazy, but I still don't have my straitjacket yet. Haven't earned it. This is my last official video diary entry, a 13th of chapter and all this. I will do them again, but not one every month. It could be it could be done at random. Well, 3 questions were submitted over the course of the time when I would announce that this would be the last. So let's get started. YouTube user Pirated Films Pro asks, what inspired you to start filming in the first place? Well, what inspired me? Maybe because I haven't been I've never been camera shy, for one thing. Some people in my family have, but they're one thing, I definitely never thought of acting as something to do. Never took drama in high school, but my brother did. And but what really inspired me was when I was on my way to the theater to see Aliens vs. Predator. My dad basically said that he could do a much more better movie by just getting out the video camera and linking up 2 VCRs together and doing the editing. But I do it. That I could do things that are much more. I could have much more control over production if you digitize everything instead of just relying on old analog tools. YouTube user Peabody Film asks this 2-part question. What is it like to film a full-length movie? Is it hard? Fun? What kind of experiences do you have? Well, to shoot a full-length movie, it's kind of hard, but when you get down to it, it gets easy. But the one thing I'd like to do is start shooting in high def this year. I might not get a Blu-ray releases done, but at least I could probably start shooting in high def. That'd be a start. It took 2 years to complete Voiceover Insanity, so doing that one, that was the hardest one. I was basically getting Nicole over here to do a session wasn't gonna get done. Instead, I was at her place and had a handheld tape recorder with me to record her lines. And she wasn't really the best. I had to alter her performance a bit to get rid of a large gap that was in between a pause that she held too long in the recordings, I thought. YouTube user Super Artemis asked this question that I think deserves a good answer. Have you ever thought of making a Sonic the Hedgehog movie? Well, how do you do something that's super fast, man? I know, Sonic the Hedgehog, man, that guy, he really brought Sega into the console market. The 16-bit wars, I think, what we see between, when you look back, I think when you look back at Sonic the Hedgehog, I think, the real classic games that, everyone, pays attention to are the 4 that were released on the, Sega Genesis, plus, Sonic CD, which, I have a copy of it. Plus, there's also, Sonic Adventure, which is basically, the first, game that shot, Sonic straight into 3D. I actually played Sonic Adventure DX on the GameCube. Thought that that was just amazing. Sega's always put out good stuff. Sonic, Virtual Fighter, a game called Mad World, and most recently Bayonetta. Yep. Sonic is definitely could be on my to-do list if a Zelda movie is ever successful. Yeah, I'll look into it. Definitely will. Those were all the questions that were submitted to me through the course of several months when I announced this. Also, there's something that just needs to be addressed. Lance Connor just points this out all the time when I'm chatting with him on Yahoo. He says that there are these guys at this popular Sailor Moon forum that just keep blasting me left and right. I've read some of your comments, and let me tell you, if you're going to criticize something, let me tell you, if you're going to criticize what I do, don't go too far. Because you got to think about it. Someday, I could be richer than you. You don't mess with the crazy man. So, in closing, I think I don't think I'm going to need this camera for doing this anymore. In fact, this thing is damaged, man. It's obsolete. I'm just going to eat it.